Today we are going to discuss about the tuples. As we have seen in your last class list. So what in the list as a definition of the list is it can be changeable. It's similar to array and the value can be changeable. As a concept we are using tuples. Operations on tuples we can perform is same as we are using the list. Same way we can perform the operations on the tuples also. Indexing, slicing, concatenation, repetition, membership test, length. So same thing what we have used in list, same way we can perform here also. The plus indicate concatenation, star indicate repetition, membership means single quotation, the particular value we can search in the tuples and len entry for length of the tuples. As you can see, like a list, tuple is also a irritable array of objects. But as a different is there, once the tuples is created, we can't change it. The value of for the tuples we can't change it. Like in C language, we are using constant and volatile. So list like a volatile. The value can be changed anytime. Once you create a tuples, the value is unchangeable. Suppose I added a one value in a position. Suppose I added 10 in 0 index. I can't change the value of 10. So once the tuples is created, it cannot be changeable. So this is the difference between your list and tuples. Both are same, but as we are using the tuples, it cannot be changeable. So to add or remove items, you are must be redeclare. There is no option called if you want to change anything in the tuples, you have to redeclare. Redeclare means once again you can create the one more tuples. Redeclaration. So we'll see how to use the redeclaration, how to create the tuples with one by one example. Now we are using tuples as immutable assumptions of the list. As you can see, x of what we are using for the declaring the list, we are using the brackets. We are using this type of brackets to create the list. So here, instead of the list, if I use parenthesis, that consider as a tuples. So as a creation of list is same as list is similar to tuples also. When you create the tuples, only the difference between list and tuples is there we are using the brackets, square brackets. Instead of square bracket, we are using here parenthesis. If I use the parenthesis, your compiler consider it as a tuples. If I use the brackets, it consider as a list. So same way you can using here. So x equal to 1, 2, 3. 0 is 1 is at position 0, 2, 3. These are the values of the tuples. So if I use slicing, x of 1 colon means from the first position it will display up to end. The first position is value 2, 2 comma 3, it will go on printed. So now he can create here tuples. Y equal 2 comma. Even though if you use a 2 comma, it will create a tuples. So you can see here. Y if you print it 2 comma, it will print anything we added to that one, it considered as a value. Tuple with one element. So this is a difference. So as you already know that comma we are using to difference the two value. Same way, as we are tuple, as a definition of the tuple is there. Tuple is the order collection. List is also an order collection. But list can be changeable. Tuples cannot be modified. Once it created, we can't change or we can't modify. That is the difference between your list and tuples. So as we have taken tuples with empty, again we have created t. You can take any variable name. Here t is a variable name. 1, 2, 3 as a value. Or you can say t of 1 comma. Both are different, not the same. So t equal to 1 comma. So this is not a declaration of the tuples. The declaration of the tuple in round bracket. That is parenthesis. Only inside the parenthesis we can use a equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. print a of 1. So as we are using the value 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a of 1 position is at position 1, we are having the value 2. So just we are making the difference between, as I already told you, list and tuples both are same, but the only change is once the tuples is created, cannot be modified. So here we will take one example. This is a tuples with a value 23 ABC 4.56 2, 3. This we already know that nested tuples. So tuple inside or you can see nested list. In your last class we have discussed about nested list. Same way you can use inside the tuple one more tuples. These are the values of the tuples. Now I want to change the position T of 2. T of 2 is 4.56. I want to change 4.56 to 3.44. When I want to try to change, so this type of errors will occur in your system because trace back, because tuples cannot be modified. As I said, you cannot allow to change the in memory location. The only possibility is you have to redeclare. So redeclare means once again you can use the same name, you can give the values. So once if you use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, these value will be removed, erased from the memory, and the new tuple is going to be created. Now list are mutable. Let us take the example how to use list. Here we are using the comparison. Li is a list or a list. As you are using the bracket, it indicate list. So in the list, the value can be changeable. A23 4.36 23. I want to replace 23 by 45. Now in the list it can be easily changed, but it's not possible in the tuple. This is the difference between your list and tuples. As we already discussed in your last class, what are the operations of the tuples we have used? Like append. If you want to use append, li dot append means at the last you can add the a value. Insert at the particular position I, we can insert anything. These are the functions we can perform on the list, not on the tuples. So you can also extend it, like this is our li 1 2 3 I 3 4 5 6 a li extend 9 8 7. So you can also extend the sub list also. So these are the things we already discussed in our last class. Append are different functions of the list. Now these are the things can be created in the list, not in the tuples, like index of v, count, remove, add, delete, reverse, short. These are the functions that we have learned in list only, not possible in tuples. Now we'll make certain conversion between your tuples and the list. So lists are slower but more powerful than tuples, because list can be modified. There are a lot of operations can be performed on the list. Tuples are immutable. We have few operation. Once it created, cannot be modified. We have to once again reassign the reference only in tuples. Other operation cannot be done in tuples. So we always convert the tuples and the list using the list and tuples. We can also use, here we am using the list li equal to list of tu, t equal to tuples of li. Means, so what is the things we can use? Once we create the list, I want to make it as a fixed, then I can convert from your tuples and list. So here we have created one list. It contains certain variable, list of variable. Tu is a variable. So tu is a tuple, it contains certain value. T of tuples of li. So we can convert by using list to tuples, tuples to list. Here li is the variable, list of tuples. In this way, we can cross verify, convert between tuples and list functions. So what is the common character both are? As we already seen, both are same. Only the difference is there. Tuples does not allow modification, does not have any method, support format string. Tuples support variable length parameter in function call. Tuples are slightly faster than list. So these are the